Now, how about them damn Celtics?
All right, we're back with another Boston Celtics video. I'm here. Sam couldn't make it, but I got you today. We're talking about Joe Mazzulla. Joe Mazzulla recently signed a contract extension with the Celtics. We talked about that on this channel. Since he took over for Ime Udoka a few years ago, he's made the conference finals once. He's made the playoffs every single year, and obviously won the championship in 2024 with the Boston Celtics. He just got re-signed, as I mentioned, so he'll be here for the foreseeable future. Next season should be a very big test, for lack of a better term, for Joe Mazzulla. Jason Tatum out likely the entire year with the Achilles injury he suffered in the series against the New York Knicks. Lost KP, lost Drew. Al's likely gone. It's going to be Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard leading the show. But Celtics still seem very confident in Joe Mazzulla. Obviously, when the extension came through, you got statements from Brad Stevens, from ownership, from everybody, from Joe, how excited he is to be around. And now Paul Pierce weighed in on the Joe Mazzulla conversation. He was on the Games with Names podcast with Julian Edelman, obviously the New England Patriots legend, I believe New England Patriots Hall of Famer, soon to be. And he said that he loves Joe Mazzulla. Julian Edelman asked him about it, and this is what the truth had to say about Mr. Joe Mazzulla. Here we go.
What do you think about Coach Mazzulla?
I love Mazzulla, dude. He fits the kind of Boston mentality.
Yeah.
I like that he's young. He can relate to the players.
He's younger than us.
Yeah, he's younger than us. He is. I like his mentality.
You know how they have escape rooms?
Yeah.
We should start a business where you have like situation rooms. You can sign up and go in and reenact different things. Like, hey, what are you doing tonight? We're going to grab dinner and then we're going to go reenact the Bin Laden raid.
Yeah, I like how his press conferences are. He kind of like no nonsense type of coach.
Yeah.
But the players love him. Yeah, he's a great fit. He's going to be there for a long time.
I like him. I like him a lot. What do you think about Coach Mazzulla?
Dude, this clip of Joe is the most ridiculous.
Situation room. You can sign up and go in and reenact different things. Like, hey, what are you doing tonight? We're going to grab dinner and then we're going to go reenact the Bin Laden raid.
Yeah, I like how his press conference.
We're going to go grab dinner and then we're going to go reenact the Bin Laden raid. Just all time, man. Just all time. But obviously, like, Paul Pierce is Mr. Celtic of the last 2 decades, I'd argue. Most people would argue he's the top 5 Celtic of all time. Some people would say Jason Tatum has bumped him out or is going to bump him out. You've got Russell, Bird, Havlicek, Heinsohn, maybe. Obviously, some stiff competition at the top of that list. Bob Cousy, Kevin McHale, right? You go down the list. But Paul Pierce is up there. And so to hear a guy in Paul Pierce who, if you remember, before last season, Joe Mazzulla, or before 2 seasons ago, the year they won the title, I think it was, invited Pierce and a bunch of other former Celtics to come back to sort of remind the team of the brotherhood and everything and the Celtics organization, what they're about. Pierce has been very present throughout this current iteration of the Celtics. And so to hear him just be so high on Joe Mazzulla and what he had to say about Joe, about how he represents Boston, about how he, is sort of what the Celtics should be about. I understand why some people have been skeptical of Joe Mazzulla for the past couple seasons, right? Obviously, this past year, I was very critical of him when he got to that Knicks series. I thought there were some decisions that I disagreed with. Playing Kristaps as many minutes as he did, not rolling with Fournette for as much. There's mistakes, right? However, the way he bonds with the team, the way he establishes a connection with the team, the way he has sort of cultivated this Celtics culture, I think he deserves credit as well. And it's hard to give a guy credit when you have a roster as elite as the one Joe Mazzulla has had to work with. But I think that's where this season is going to come into play in terms of watching him sort of come into his own and prove to others the coach he can be. And I think that's going to be something fun to watch. Let's watch some funny Joe Mazzulla moments too as we're talking about Joe. I searched it up here and we can watch this TikTok.
Nice sweatshirt. You like the city? Nice sweatshirt. You like the city edition uniforms?
Yeah, they're nice.
What do you like about them?
They say Celtics on them.
A non-basketball question. Did you get a chance to meet with the royal family? And if not, how was it like having them there in the building?
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph?
The Prince and Princess of Wales.
Oh, no, I did not.
You had a comfortable 28-point lead. What happened after that? And with Jason going back in, is that something you were hoping to avoid?
No, I was hoping to win the game. We decided for a period of time to throw the ball to the team in the white jerseys instead of the black ones.
Hey, Joe, Ben School, Yahoo Sports. For the first time since 1975, this is the NBA Finals where you have two black head coaches. Given the plight sometimes of black head coaches in the NBA, do you think this is a significant moment? Do you take pride in this? How do you view this, or do you not see it at all?
I wonder how many of those have been Christian coaches.
There's one more clip I want to watch. Hold up, I have to find it. Here, wait, this is it. This is the one I was hoping would be on there. Hold, please. There we go.
They are 29-2 when they hit their season average of 17.
Well, they've had 8 Celtics take 6 threes of them.
Just wait a second. Timeout. Here he is.
Brown puts an exclamation point on it.
Shot block Joe Mazzulla is just all time, man. What a guy. What a guy. Now, listen, in all for as much as we're looking at these funny clips and it's funny to see the way Joe acts to the media and all this stuff, like I do think all of these things and all of these reactions and all of these funny moments are important, because not even important in the sense of like they are essential to Celtics winning basketball, blah, blah, blah. But they sort of showcase how unapologetically himself Joe Mazzulla is. And I think when you're in a position that he is, where you are leading a basketball team, leading an organization like the Celtics with such high standards, and next season leading a group of guys who don't really have a set direction, right? Like for the past 3 years, it's been championship or bust, championship or bust. Now it is, what is this season going to look like? Can we get the most out of our young guys? What does Jaylen Brown look like as the one option? Can Peyton Pritchard and Derek White step into these larger roles? How does Nemish Cato look as the full-time starting center? Like there's a lot of these questions that are, in tandem with the direction of the team, but there's no clear cut. This is what the goal is. This is what we're doing. And obviously the goal every season for Celtics basketball is win a championship, but the more realistic, what are we looking to accomplish this season is going to be, I feel like, more granular on the day-to-day basis. All this time of like, oh, this game won't matter in March. This game won't matter, blah, blah, blah. Every game matters more than ever now because you are looking for development rather than pure wins and losses. And I think that's where Joe Mazzulla and his coaching style and, his unconventional ways are going to come into play, and I think benefit this Celtics team. And I think Paul Pierce appreciates that. I think the team appreciates that. I think he's been able to create some great relationships with the coaching staff, with the front office, and most importantly with the players. And we're going to get a chance to continue to see what Joe Mazzulla can offer in the lead seat in Boston. And I'm excited to see what other moments and ways he can help impact winning Celtics basketball right now, and not only right now, but how what he accomplishes this season impacts the Celtics moving forward. So let me know what you think of Paul Pierce's statement on Joe. Let me know what you think of Joe. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Tic-tac-toe.